Now, what we want as a solution to this crisis is to arrest it before it could escalate. And one of the issues to be addressed is that there is need for a third-party force to be deployed as a buffer between our forces and the forces loyal to President Salva Kiir. This is important to avoid further confrontations because there is likelihood that the other side will continue to violate the peace agreement and also violate the recent declared ceasefire. So in order to avoid this, there is a need for a third force, and this third force should be under the mandate of the United Nations, should be the current peacekeepers of the United Nations mission in South Sudan. And if other countries can contribute to this body, they should come under the umbrella of the United Nations mission in South Sudan, under their mandate. This is important. Again, it is important to review and operationalize the security arrangements in Juba and other major towns in South Sudan. This has not been done, although it was in the peace agreement that there should have been a shared military command with composition from the two sides. But this has not happened, and it is important so that this body should coordinate military issues and quickly address issues of violence that they see to be erupting. Also, there is need to establish a joint police force from both sides. This has been in the agreement, but it has not been implemented. And this force was supposed to be in charge of the security in Juba, in the capital. And instead of President Salva Kiir's force unilaterally patrolling the town, setting up illegal roadblocks and targeting other forces. So this is a way forward so that once this is done, then the two parties can now continue with the implementation of the rest of the provisions of the peace agreement. Also, we expect the regional countries to play a positive and effective role in ensuring that the country does not slide back into civil war. The regional countries did their best by mediating the peace process in the Ethiopian capital, Addis Ababa. It would be unfortunate that they now sit back and relax as the country slides back into serious violence. I think there is need for them to look into what has gone wrong and put pressure on the party that is violating the peace agreement or that is not really. My message to the people of South Sudan is that let us not lose hope. Let us also pray that this country should not slide back into civil war, and let the citizens take up their role as watchdogs to put pressure on the parties to the peace agreement to ensure that this peace agreement is implemented so that the country can move forward. Currently, there are issues that threaten the peace agreement. One of them is the recent upsurge of violence in Juba, which has claimed many lives, actually hundreds or even thousands of people who have been killed or wounded and many more displaced. But despite all this, we should not lose hope, but we should be on guard. We should act as watchdogs, as people who should put pressure on the leaders so that the peace agreement is implemented. This is what I want to tell to our citizens, that God will help us, and this country will not slide back into civil war.